No, it feels like, yeah, like somebody just squirted me with water.
This is amazing. I mean, I really can see all of the dead skin all over my face.
Have you seen, come on, be honest, have you seen anything like this before?
No, I have not seen anything in my life like this before.
Hi everybody, I'm Travis Martin, Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Ocean Avenue. Today is a great day. I'm very excited about who I get to be with today, which is Shelly McGuire. And we're going to be talking about the 2-Minute Miracle today. Everyone has been anticipating this for the last 30 days. We're excited about it. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited about it. I've been waiting for so long for the launch of this product and to meet everyone and to be able to support all the ambassadors. So this is a great day for all of us.
It is really a great day for all of us. So with that, we'll kind of dive right into our questions,
Great.
Shelly. You have an amazing story, and we're all excited to hear it. Come to our launch event in September. You're actually going to hear the complete story of Shelly McGuire at the convention. But for this purpose, we're interviewing about the 2-Minute Miracle. Okay. A lot of people out there, a lot of ambassadors want to know, what is your relationship to skincare? How did you get into it, and why is it relevant?
Well, about 25 years old, and I became interested in health and wellness. And I bought a salon and spa in my area. And I started getting really interested in skincare, probably because I was aging. And that's about the age you start to notice things changing on your skin. And I noticed one thing in my spas, that all women have the same concerns. I'm looking older, I'm aging, but skincare is extremely complicated. It's hard to understand, and I want to see results right now. People don't want to wait. So that's really what sparked my interest. I was looking at everything thinking there's got to be a better way to come up with a product where you don't have to wait 30 days to see results. And that is really how the birth of the 2-Minute Miracle started, is from looking at ingredients, coming up with ideas, working with chemists, and we developed a product that accidentally, which I'll tell the story of, ended up being our hero #1 selling product, the 2-Minute Miracle.
So Shelly, I heard you talk about how this is something that you saw that women needed.
Right.
In Ocean Avenue, we have a lot of men and women equally as our ambassadors with our company. Would you also say this product is applicable to the men as well? Oh,
absolutely. And I think that was the one thing that was so surprising for me, is when we brought this in and when I first developed it in my spas, I knew the women would love the 2-Minute Miracle Gel, but I didn't realize how much the men would gravitate towards this product. And I guess when the wives, girlfriends, mothers, sisters took this home, men love using it because it's fragrance-free, it's quick, it's easy, it's such an amazing product, and that has been the biggest surprise and something I'm excited about, because it's for everyone, all ages, men, women, it's for everyone.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I know I myself have been using 2-Minute Miracle, and I love it. So
good. So you can tell what men would like about it, right?
Exactly. I can.
Yeah, I love that.
Well, you know, when we first met and we talked about the 2-Minute Miracle Gel and what it means and what was fascinating to me was the story behind it.
Right.
In this business, you know, stories tell. And when I heard your story about the reason why you got into it and also how the 2-Minute Miracle Gel came into being, it's a fascinating story that I'd like you to share, if you can, with us, with our ambassadors today.
Yeah, it is pretty interesting, because what happened was, as I said, I had gotten into the idea of developing skincare, and I wanted something quick and easy that gave instant visible results. I found some key ingredients. I found a lab, a chemist. We developed the product, and I took it into my spas, and I had gals in there that were doing $60 facials, and I thought that we would put this on, let it be a hydrating treatment, let people relax, and then we would remove it and they would look better. But what happened is, as they started using the product and they were starting to put it on the face, it went from a gel form to a liquid form, and it got runny, and as they were rubbing it, it started balling up. But then when you removed it, your skin instantly looked amazing. And we went back to our lab and said, something is wrong with this product. It's supposed to be a gel, and it's turning into a liquid. And we realized we had discovered, that's how we got the name Miracle Gel, because we discovered a miracle. What the product does is go from a gel to a liquid, and as you rub it, you actually see the balls of dead skin rolling up on your face, and when you remove it, your skin is bright, and it's hydrated, and it's glowing, and your wrinkles are plumped up, and your skin looks completely rejuvenated, and it takes 2 minutes, and that was the most amazing part of this.
Yeah, you know what I think fascinating about it is what takes us 2 minutes takes every other skincare company I know out there 30 days for people to see a result. And that's one of the amazing things about the 2-Minute Miracle Gel.
That's why everyone honestly loves it, because that's what we all want. We want to see something, instant gratification. And you're right, most skincare companies say give us 30 days, give me 60 days. And all I say is give me 2 minutes, and I can show you how to go from dry, dull, lifeless skin to amazingly smooth, bright skin. And that is magic.
So Shelly, this product does so many things. I've had to describe it to people, and I don't even know how to classify it.
Right.
Why don't you talk about all the things it does, and how would you classify the 2-Minute Miracle Gel?
Yeah, and you're right, because that's one thing that makes this so unusual and unique and wonderful is that it is more than just, you know, we talk about exfoliating skin, and that's really what it's doing, but it replaces 6 or 7 other things that you would normally use. So it's a cleanser, because it takes off the dirt. It's a toner, because it pH balances the skin. It hydrates through the botanicals and our 3.1 skin complex. It brightens and it primes the skin. So so you can't really call it any one thing. That's what you've discovered about it is, and that's what I also love about it is it's time saving, but money saving. Because if you think about most of us, we're using a cleanser and a toner and a brightener and a hydrator, and you're looking at maybe $100 worth of products. This is everything all in one, and that's what's wonderful about this.
Now, Shelly, you've had this product for almost 9 years. In fact, maybe over 9 years. And you've had a 100% effective rate. Tell me about that. What does that mean, have a 100% effective rate for this product?
What's neat about this is that it can't not work. It works on everyone. And because what it's doing is interacting with the dead skin on the surface layer and the pH of your skin. So when you put this on, we all shed skin cells all day long. They say the average is like 50,000 cells a day. But as you age, your skin slows down and you don't slough them off. So what this does is interact with everything on the surface and take it right off. So it's something that you can't, it works for everyone. That's it's young, old, male, female. It doesn't matter. It's going to work for you.
So Shelly, you talked about the active ingredient, or the 3.1 complex, which is exclusive to Ocean Avenue. Tell me a little bit more about the 3.1 complex, the active elements, and what that is.
Well, this is something we've done exclusively for Ocean Avenue. We've developed this complex that is a combination of 3 naturally derived ingredients from nature, but very powerful. And when we put these together, which is it's a combination of an aloe vera, which is way above anything that you can get. You can't get this off the shelf. It's the highest grade aloe, with a blue-green algae that comes from the most mineral-rich place on the planet, and then another ingredient that comes from the glaciers, which is a natural protein. And when we put these together, this is what makes the magic start of the transformation of your skin, combined with other ingredients that help with exfoliation and hydration. And this is where the power really is in this product. There's nothing like the 3.1 skin complex. There's nothing else like it. It's exclusive for Ocean Avenue.
Okay, so Shelly, one thing that's very fascinating about this product is a lot of other companies, when they launch their skincare products, they have a philosophy behind it. They don't really have the evidence or the scientific or even proof of longevity.
Right. Now,
I know you've been one of the top sellers on HSN for the past 9 years. So if you can, talk to me, talk to the ambassadors. What does that mean to be one of the top sellers on HSN for the last 9 years? And what kind of evidence does that kind of bring to our ambassadors?
Well, I think why that's important is because it's not like we've come up with this product and hope it works and hope it sells. We've built a 9-year history on HSN. Getting on live TV is extremely difficult, but staying on there 9 years is even more difficult. You have to have a product that works, that people see the difference, that they love the experience. So we've had the benefit of really getting the feedback from people and understanding what they love about the product, and we see that this has an unbelievable following. The continuity rate of people who buy this, try it, and keep using it is in excess of 95%. So that's staggering when you talk about skincare. That's like 95 out of 100 women and men agree on something for skin.
Which is hard to do.
That's hard to do. So we've done scientific studies. We can back up why this works, and especially with the 3.1 skin complex, we have the studies of the ingredients, but we also have real live data, and I think that's what really speaks for itself. How do people feel when they use it? How do they look when they use it? What do they see? And that history is why this is, to me, such an ideal fit with Ocean Avenue.
Okay, so Shelly, you talked about how this product really had the 95% order rate on HSN.
Right.
Is there any other way this has been sold besides just on HSN? I mean, have you used trade shows or direct selling or people to people? What kind of other methods have you used?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because that's actually how we started. When we developed this in our spa, then we took the product, I would say, on the road, and for probably 2 or 3 years we did home spa parties, we did trade shows, and we would go where people didn't expect to find us. So we'd go to boat shows, we'd go to bridal fairs, we'd go to bowling shows, anywhere we could get groups of people, because as you know from trying this, there is nothing like the sensory experience of seeing this firsthand. And when somebody tries this one time, they're so excited by what they see. So the more that you can be in front of people with this product, it literally sells itself. I mean, once you get it on one person, then they tell their sister, they tell their dad, they tell their cousins. It becomes like a conversation piece, which is, it's the best part of this product. It sells itself. And really nothing is more powerful than somebody sharing a best kept secret with somebody else, somebody you trust, somebody that you're saying, look at this product I have for you, and sharing it one-on-one. That's the best kind of product that you can have.
I traveled to New York and I met with a small group I'd never met before in my life. And you had the awkward getting to know each other.
Right.
Once I had everybody sample this product and they tried it, everyone was sold. It was literally that easy. And I saw for the first time that this product is the tool.
Right.
You know, everyone talks about systems and brochures and literatures. Well, this product is the message. It is the tool. And that was very exciting for me to see that work in our environment of network marketing.
Well, you got to see that firsthand. And I've been doing this 9, 10, 11 years, exfoliating faces. I'm as excited right now every single time I do it because you get the reaction you saw. When you do it on somebody, they can't believe that they're actually seeing it working. And everybody stands around and watches what's happening. It's like one of those things where you don't know if you should be watching or not, right? But you see the dead skin coming off and you see it working, and everyone gets excited about it. It becomes something that everyone wants to share and everybody wants to use and take home with them.
So Shelley, with all the experience that you've had, all the people that you're rubbing elbows with and coming in contact with, I would imagine there's been a lot of people who've had a lot of success, even people who are famous or have some sort of clout in the public eye. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, there's a lot because, as you said, being on HSN, that's all celebrity driven. So there are men and women, and what they love about this is that they can actually use this product and then go right out on the set. There's no downtime, there's no redness, and some of the many A-list celebrities from all different shows, reality shows, some of the dancing shows that are popular right now. Everyone has used this product and experienced it, and we've been able to distribute it through HSN. And as a matter of fact, they know us for that. I don't even know if they know our names, but they know that we're the 2-Minute Miracle people.
So Shelley, here we are for the first time in front of our ambassadors here at Ocean Avenue. What advice would you give them if they were to be listening to this today and getting involved with the company today or getting involved with the 2-Minute Miracle Gel?
Well, I think this is a really exciting time for all of us, and I know that this one product literally will change the scope of your business, Ocean Avenue's business, and really change people's lives. Now is the best time because we're giving you a tool that you can take out and draw people in and share the miracle with them, share the 2-Minute Miracle Gel with them, and they're going to do the work for you. And it's going to be easy, and you're going to be confident in what you're giving them because you're not asking them to wait 30 days, 90 days. You're not asking for a big expense. You're saying to somebody, I can give you this one product and I can change the way your skin looks. I can change the way you feel about yourself. I can change the way that you look in the mirror and feel about yourself. And if you're an ambassador, you can elevate your income to a level I think that you've never seen before with just one product.
Why did you choose to partner with Ocean Avenue, a company like we are, in the direct sales industry, and why is that important to you?
But I will say the number one reason I initially started out was the management, that Fred Nino. I've known him for about 6 years. We've always stayed in contact. I have the utmost respect for him and his integrity. And as he told us about Ocean Avenue and what they were doing, I started thinking about it. My husband and I are in business together, and we thought, this is really what we've yearned for. I mean, we're on a big stage with television, but we're not really touching people's lives one-on-one that we can tangibly know about. And the idea of bringing this to Ocean Avenue and being able to share this was something that the synergy of that was perfect. This is a product that we knew could make headway in this industry quickly. And then, Travis, once I started meeting the management and understanding the values and the core value of the company and the ethics and the way that they run such a family-run business, the good feeling that they bring to people, the lifestyle that they bring, it really emulates what we've dreamed about doing, what we feel that our product does. It's just bringing you a better quality of life and elevating your life to a new level, and doing it one-on-one, touching one person at a time, and actually seeing the way that you're transforming other people's lives. And that makes it all worthwhile for us, this.
And I like the fact that you said, you know, it takes 2 minutes in your morning regimen. I mean, most of the time in today's world, it's so fast-paced and so many things happening that 2 minutes is all we need and all we need to have or can take. And this product allows us to do 7 products in one.
Right. Yeah. You have to give yourself 2 minutes, and we owe ourselves that. I think that's what we owe ourselves, is take 2 minutes to ourselves. And it's about inner health and outer beauty. It's not about being vain. It's about taking pride in the way you look. And I think for the ambassadors to be able to share something that is so life-changing is going to change their world as well.
Okay, so Shelley, a lot of people want to know how often should they use the 2-Minute Miracle Gel? And what body parts? Is it just for your face, or can you use it all over?
Oh, all over. And you should use it every single day. You know, your skin goes ahead and turns skin cells, but sometimes they don't fall off the surface, and that's why you look gray and you look older. You know how some days you wake up and you think, how did I age overnight? You want to keep the rejuvenation process going of your skin. So you should use it every single day, and once you start using it and you see how good you look, you won't want to not do it, because you know you can have the best looking skin all day long. And it's not just for your face, it's for the neck area, which is why you can use this over your lips, you can use it under your eyes, you can use it on the thin skin on your neck, on the hands. That's what men love. Hands, elbows, you know, when you get the rough spots. You know, if you have 2 jars, keep one of them for your body. Maybe use one of them on your feet. Always apply it to dry skin, but use it everywhere, because any skin that's in need of rejuvenation will benefit from this product. Like I said before, it can't not work. So use it every day and use it generously so you can really see a transformation.
I know when I've used the product personally, I've tried it on my hand for demonstration, and then like for the next 6 to 7 hours, I find myself still touching my hand because there's such an amazing difference between the 2 hands.
It is. That's what people say, is I can't stop touching my face. And when you use that, you're going to feel the exact same way.
It's an amazing thing. So Shelley, I want to thank you all. Thank you once again for joining Ocean Avenue, being a part of our team, being a part of our mission. I personally believe this product is going to skyrocket this company into, you know, stardom with you at the helm. And your product, the 2-Minute Miracle Gel, and everything that you represent and embody fits along with the integrity, the principles that Ocean Avenue is and represents. So Shelley, it's been my honor to be here with you, to talk about the 2-Minute Miracle Gel with you. I'm looking forward to a strong, lasting relationship. Looking forward to our launch event in September, where we get to, our ambassadors, we get the opportunity to meet you in person and talk with you and get to hear your amazing story about your life. And can't say anything more about that. Thank
you, Travis. I mean, those are beautiful words, but I feel very blessed and honored that I'm able to bring our product to Ocean Avenue, and my husband and I to be working with such a great group of people. And thank you for trusting in us, and thank you for trusting our product. And it's been great working with you too.